As the moon hung heavy in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the deserted streets, I found myself walking home alone. The usual sounds of the city were muffled by the thick blanket of fog that seemed to swallow everything in its path. Little did I know, this fog would be the least of my worries that night. I had just passed an old abandoned building when I heard it. A faint whisper, barely audible above the sound of my own footsteps. At first, I dismissed it as my imagination playing tricks on me, but then it came again, closer this time. My heart began to race as I quickened my pace, the hairs on the back of my neck standing on end. I turned the corner onto my street, relief fluting through me as I saw the familiar sight of my apartment building in the distance. But just as I reached the front steps, I felt a cold chill run down my spine. There, standing in the shadows, was a figure shrouded in darkness. I froze, unable to move as the figure slowly emerged from the shadows, revealing a face twisted with malice. Its eyes glowed with an otherworldly light as it spoke, its voice sending shivers down my spine. "I've been waiting for you," it whispered, its words echoing in the empty street. "You cannot escape your fate." With that, the figure vanished into thin air, leaving me standing alone in the darkness, trembling with fear. I stumbled up the steps and into my apartment, locking the door behind me and praying that whatever had spoken to me would never return. But as the night wore on, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, that the darkness itself was alive and waiting to consume me. And as the first light of dawn broke through the curtains, I knew that my nightmare was far from over.